All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So Battlefield 2042 has got a real problem. The fact that it's already May and we've still not gotten any new content for Battlefield 2042 should be a red flag. But what if I told you that content was not the only thing that Battlefield had to worry about? Hey, what's up, you guys? Wes here. Welcome back to another Battlefield 2042 video. And today we're going to talk about why Battlefield 2042 is in real trouble. First, I want to talk about the elephant in the room, and that is the fact that we have not gotten any new content or even the first season in almost 21 weeks. We've already gotten 21 weeks of different cosmetics and challenges, and it feels like there's really no light at the end of the tunnel. You would think by now we would already have information regarding season 1, but it's unfortunately been radio silence. Now, we do know that there is an update coming in May, probably in the middle of the month, so we'll basically have to wait 2 more weeks for the next update to Battlefield 2042 that will likely add more quality of life changes to make the game even playable and get them to the launch date of the game so that they can start providing new content for the players. Now, we do know that there is content coming, and they have been updating the game to start adding that season 1 battle pass stuff. But so far, most of the leaked information is in relation to the cosmetics rather than actual content of the game. For instance, according to Temporal, they posted a couple of days ago the summary of the new cosmetics in Battlefield 2042 with patch 4.0, excluding already shown or released skins like the Far Strike. The new skins are as followed: the K30 Knight skin, there's a RAW headgear, a brand new Nightbird skin, and 3 universal camos. Temporal then stated that some of them might be rewards for weekly missions, but I don't have any details or dates. There's also a preview of an unreleased set for Palk in Battlefield 2042. Temporal stated it was a part of the latest patch, and the headgear and body component can be mixed and matched with other cosmetics. Now, if you guys remember in my last video, I talked about the new Battlefield coin system, but we actually got the artwork for the new coin system. According to Temporal, they stated that these are the 5 currency packages in the files. There's no actual data on prices. COD is using similar values for packages. The price structure over there is basically 100 coins equals $1. Moving right along, Temporal also tweeted out more information regarding new assets, models, effects, and sounds that are connected to the exposure/ridge map in Battlefield 2042. Now, this right here is where we start to get into the actual content that is going to be coming with season 1. Now, the data mined assets are as followed. Now, these are just different models, effects, and sounds. They've got falling rocks, busted pipes, metal detector, flickering lights, spark effects, and there's also new player cards potentially related to Ridge, which do look pretty interesting, but at the end of the day, these are player cards we're talking about, so it's nothing really groundbreaking. Speaking of groundbreaking, we have new background elements in the Battlefield 2042 loading screen that seems to be connected to Ridge. This is also once again thanks to Temporal. You should actually go check out their Twitter. I will put a link in the description. Definitely give them a follow, but they tweeted out the first look at the exposure/ridge map in Battlefield 2042 that will likely be coming in season 1. There's also a complete texture showing mountain base and surroundings similar to the artwork, which has a few points of interest: the landslide, facility, and lake. So this all sounds like really good news coming to Battlefield 2042, and it'll probably help the game for season 1 whenever we do get that content drop. But the way that it's looking right now is we're not going to get season 1 of Battlefield 2042 until mid-June, but I could even see them pushing it back until early July. Now, the season 1 will likely bring back a lot of players. Will it retain players? Probably not. If they actually add back classes to Battlefield 2042 and update the specialists, we might be in a situation where this game could be revived. But there is one major problem that EA and DICE are going to have to worry about, and that is the new Call of Duty game. As you guys know, last week we got the confirmation that Modern Warfare 2 is the new Call of Duty game, and along with that new Call of Duty game, there is going to be a brand new Warzone experience that's built from the ground up. After DICE neglected Battlefield 5, I pretty much left the game, as well as the entire franchise for that matter, for a new game that came out in 2019, and that is none other than Call of Duty Modern Warfare 19. I hate to say this, as much as I've been a Battlefield fan for years, the fact that Modern Warfare 19 could release a ground war mode and literally make a better Battlefield game than Battlefield can make is a huge red flag. For Battlefield 2042, all they needed to do was remaster Battlefield 4 and even Battlefield 3 for that matter, and just add a ton of new content and we would be happy. But the reality is a lot of Battlefield loyalists like myself moved over to Modern Warfare 19 because that was the experience we wanted, and eventually Warzone came out, which basically stole the entire Battlefield community because that was the closest thing that we could get to a modern day Battlefield shooter. Now, it's obviously COD and the gunplay is kind of weird, but either way, we actually got new content. We got modern guns to actually utilize and unlock and rank up, and then Warzone dropped, which gave us our large scale combat game that we wanted. Battlefield 2042 came out at the perfect time where Call of Duty was down pretty bad, but now we're coming into the next Modern Warfare 2 game where they will have serious competition, and especially if Call of Duty ends up doing it in Escape from Tarkov type game mode, then I fear that the days of Battlefield 2042 potentially having that No Man's Sky moment are dwindling down. The reality is Battlefield 2042 had the potential of bringing back the OGs and the veterans of the series for a game that was supposed to be a love letter to the franchise. Well, it turned out we didn't get that, and now we've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 that's going to be releasing, and most of the current active players of 2042 are either going to go to older Battlefield games and play those, or they will likely move over to Modern Warfare 2 whenever it releases. Now, I don't want to prey on the downfall for 2042. I really do hope that they bring things back and they make Season 1 one of their biggest updates of all time, but I just do not trust DICE at this point. They have had almost 7 months to work on this game, and besides quality of life changes and bug fixes, there's not really been that overhaul that we've needed. And at the end of the day, time is running out for DICE and Battlefield. They've really got until October, the 1-year anniversary of Battlefield 2042's release date, to really turn things around and try to retain as many players as possible until the potential juggernaut that is Modern Warfare 2 comes out and essentially no one talks about 2042 again. Now, I would like to clarify that I don't think Battlefield 2042 is going to be killed by Call of Duty, because Battlefield had that covered. 2042 kind of killed itself. This is not what the fans wanted or asked for, and I genuinely don't even think this is what DICE wanted either. A lot of blame could be put on the publisher, but at some point you have to hold the developers accountable as well. I don't know if it was that they just didn't have enough time to work on this game, or they didn't have the budget to actually develop it out, or if the feedback loop for this game was just non-existent. I'm guessing that was probably the case, because any focus group would have ripped this game apart. I really hope that whatever DICE is doing for Season 1 is going to be enough to keep me as a Battlefield fan on this game, but I fear those days are kind of over. Despite how good patch 4.0 was for this game, if there is no new content, then there's really no reason to play Battlefield 2042 at this point. They can do as many fixes and changes as they want, but that is all not going to matter if there is nothing new to do on the game. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap it up with this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Do you think DICE is going to be able to turn it around for Season 1, or do you think that Modern Warfare 2 is going to release and this game is just going to be forgotten? Definitely sound off in the comment section below, guys. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel with your notifications on. Don't forget to check out my Twitter. The link is in the description. I also stream on Twitch, so if you guys would like to catch a live stream, the link is in the description as well. twitch.tv/WesNemo. I'm definitely trying to grow the Twitch, so at 3,500 followers, I'm actually giving away a PlayStation 5, so I will leave a Gleam link in the description as well as the pinned comment. And if you guys want to stay up to date with everything Battlefield 2042 as well as Modern Warfare 2, do me a favor and check back on the channel daily. Thanks again for watching. This has been Wes, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.